Hello everyone. In this video we will just validate this registration form using React.js. This is the design that I have already created. This design, just HTML code. So let's check it. Okay. This is the input field for name, for email, password and confirm password. Right now, whenever we are writing something in these input fields, we should store them somewhere. Okay, to store them, let's create a state variable in object. Const forum data set forum data is equal to use state. This is an object with us. This has the name or username, an empty string, then the email, password and confirm password. So this is the object that we have created. So right now, whenever we write something and these input fields, we should store them in these fields. So for that, let's write onChange event, and we will call handle change. We will call this method. Let's create this method now. Const handle change is equal to, we will get an event. So here I will just start name and value from this event. I will write like this: const name and value is equal to e.target. After distracting them, so now let's update our state. We will update now this for set forum data method. Set forum data, let's call that. This is an object with us. We will first of all write the forum data, the previous data, it means the previous data. Then we will update our name is equal to name. It means that if the name was username, so it will be it will update the username. If that was email, it will update name. And the same to this is equal to with value. So after storing the data in these fields, so now we will just for forum validation. Okay. So for the validation, whenever we press this submit button, okay, this submit button, we should call a function. Just come here and we will call on submit handle submit. Okay, for example, this is the function. So let's create it now. Let's create this function. Const handle submit is equal to, we will get an event. Let's prevent default submission. And after that, so now we will start our validating our input fields. So first of all, I will just create an object for the errors. Validation errors. This is an object where we will store the errors. So let's first of all apply the validation for input fields. If the input field was empty, the username was empty, so then we should store a message that the username is required. Echo not, it means if there was no value in forum data dot username dot trim will just remove the space from that. Okay, if that was empty, so then we will store a message inside this validation errors dot username is equal to username is required. And after this, we will just perform the same operation on email. Okay, let's check first of all the name is email, password, and this is confirm password. Okay, if not forum data dot email dot trim, if there was no value in email, so just write validation errors dot email is equal to email is required. Else if there was value, so now we will just check the is that a validated email or not. So for that format, I will just use first of all forward slash, then yeah, these two will be forward slash, then capital S. Okay, it means without space. Okay, all characters. Plus, it means without character except all characters, one or more. This plus means one or more. And after this we should have an @ sign, and after that we should have more characters, slash S, and after characters we should have a dot. For that we will use slash dot, and then we have more characters, slash S and plus. This is the format that our regular expression that we will use for the email. Now we will use .test function, okay, to test this regular expression with the forum data .email. If now we will assign here not, okay, if this regular expression was not tested, was not matched with the email, so then it will come here and we will assign a message. Okay, copy this line, paste it here, and validation email is not valid. This was for the email. So now we will move to the password. So for the password we will do something like this. Okay, copy once this to just save the time. Forum data, instead of this I will write password, and here also password, Control Z, password is required, and here we will just use forum data dot password dot length was less than 6 characters. So password six character. Okay, and this is password. Now we will move to the confirm password. So to confirm the just validate the confirm password, a forum data dot confirm password was not equal to with the forum data dot password validation errors dot confirm password is equal to password not matched. So this is the validation messages that we have assigned to validation errors. Now we will just assign these to errors object. So let's first of all create an errors object. Const errors set errors is equal to use state. This is in our empty object. So now let's assign this set errors validation errors. If there was no error, so how to handle that? Okay, to submit the form, so for that we will write app object dot keys validation errors dot length was equal to with 0 alert forum submitted successfully. So now let's come here down. We should display now the errors. So to display the errors, just come here, and here we will write if errors dot username. If there was the username errors, so then we will store that and we will display that. For that we will use span tag, and here let's display that errors dot username. Same to this, we should cut this and we should display that down from input fields, and copy this. Now just come here to the password field, email field, paste it here and just change this to the email, and also this changes to email. Then come to the password, and finally come to the confirm password. Yeah, that is okay. So let's check it now. Let's come here to this is our forum. So let's press submit button. What is the result? It means that we didn't just handle our errors. Let's check it on submit, handle submit. Here the name is, we should write Praveen Default, the name mistake, spelling mistake, Praveen Default. And also let's check other errors, and here we should write plus sign and come down. We should write this on all input fields. Same to password and confirm password. So let's save it and we will try it now. Okay, we will check it now. Appreciate. Let's come here, press submit button. See all username, email and password. Let's write here, press submit. That has gone. It should give us the error, email not valid. See, email is not valid. .com. If I write like this, the email has gone. Password, for example, 1 2 3 4 5. See, password should be at least 6 and 5 and 6. See, that error has gone. 4. See, password not matched. 5 and 6. See, forum submitted successfully. Then the forum will be submitted. So it was the forum handling or error validation. Forum error validation in React.js. This was the code, and I have wrote this validation in the same file. You can write it in the separate file and just call this forum validation, the submit, and this function. Call a function inside this function. Okay.